Set up, we're looking good. All right, the lighting looks good. Everything is all set. All right, we got a couple things in the works. I'm gonna crack open the second Charizard UPC box I have ever cracked open. I have only opened one of these before, so we didn't really have any luck, but there's a lot of good Sword and Shield packs in here. We've got, and I just did a video on this recently, we've got Brilliant Stars, we've got Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, Evolving Skies, and Fusion Strike. So there's a possibility we could hit something good out of the Charizard UPC. So we're starting, this will what we probably close out on. We're gonna start, we're gonna warm up. We've got a Pokeball tin right here. There should be something in there. We've got this old Walgreens tin that I picked up. Yo, what's good, Market? We got this old Walgreens tin that I picked up not long ago. We have not gotten any really great pulls out of these Walgreens tins so far. It's been a wash. I've learned the hard way that those just aren't working out. Yo, what's good, Calvin B? How we doing? We got a Sword and Shield first trainer partner pack. I bought these really early. This is the last one that I have. Really hope that we pull something out of this one because we haven't pulled anything out of the ones that we've opened in the past. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get straight to it. Poke Hunter, how we doing tonight? So this is the D21. So I do believe this does have the Cosmic Eclipse, which would be sick to pull something awesome out of there. So far, we've only got that Mimikyu. Yeah, 2020. So yeah, this is gonna have the Cosmic Eclipse. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this tin because I think this tin is probably gonna end up being the weakest. And we're just gonna go ahead and get things started. People can always rewatch the streams if they get in here late, but I knew that I was taking the night off tonight. Appreciate you, Market. I knew that I was taking the night off, and so knowing that I was taking the night off, it made sense for me to start the stream a little bit early. I think the late night streams actually work out quite nice, but you know, it'll be interesting to see if we can get more people in here with an earlier stream, you know? Okay, so we got the card out, got our code. Put this off to the side. We got a Champions Path Lucario V. That's the first card that we get out of the tin. That is probably gonna get auctioned off. Okay. All right, please be something good in these 3 packs. I have been hitting and missing on these tins. We're gonna throw out all this good stuff and probably gift somebody a tin down the road. All right, here we go. Here's what we got. We got Vivid Voltage, another Vivid Voltage, Sword and Shield base, and then Burning Shadows. So, oh boy. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Vivid Voltage up first. Have not pulled anything good out of Vivid Voltage, even though one of the few cards in Vivid Voltage that I would want to pull is that Fat Pikachu. Hasn't happened yet. Yo, what's good, Turtle? How we doing? The booster pack trash pile is getting ridiculous. I know I should probably just throw all of these empty packs away. It's just better to take them out of circulation. But there is a part of me that thinks the single packs will be worth more down the road. FX Diaries, finally catch you live. Greets from Amsterdam. Yo, what's good? Shout out to Amsterdam, to my folks in Amsterdam. We did get a hit code card, but it might not make a difference in Vivid Voltage. Live while I'm at work. Sorry, Austin. It's okay. No 151, so you're not missing out. We are gonna get back to 151 soon. I think I'm gonna open a few more products, and then everything else from Sword and Shield probably gonna leave sealed. So we're gonna start opening 151 again here very soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is fun to dip back into Sword and Shield, but man, these pull rates are so tough that I really don't miss it very much. Come on, give us an absolute banger. Hello, Onion Series. Dude, whenever people look me up on YouTube, okay, so we got an amazing rare Zamazenta. I'll take it. Whenever people look me on YouTube, for whatever reason, it pulls up Orion Series. I don't know why. Oh, and it's a Donphin. Love this artwork. Love Donphin is a Pokemon in general, so I like this artwork. Man, I really wish they would just bring back Cosmo Hollows for the regular Hollow slot. That would be cool. Okay. Next up, another Vivid Voltage. Apparently you can send Troll and Toad those Pokemon coins for 2 cents a piece. I had like 600 from them from all the Heavy Hitters boxes, but I threw them away like 2 days ago. Bro, even giving stuff away, I still have stuff left over. I have so much stuff left over. But, yeah, those Heavy Hitters boxes were pretty brutal. There was a lot of waste. That's one thing. That's another reason I'm going to just stick with booster boxes down the road, is just the amount of waste from all of these products. And the fact that I have learned the hard way that the pull rate's just not that great for these products. You guys have seen it firsthand. A lot of the tins and boxes I've opened that are not booster boxes don't do well. We have had some amazing ETBs. We've had amazing success with UPCs. I'm hoping this Charizard UPC has something different because they never do for me. There's big boxes I usually don't do well on. But the 151 stuff, you guys know I've been doing well with the 151 stuff. Oh, I believe you. I'll believe it when I see it. I message you saying I can pick up booster bundles for you to open for MSRP from the machine in my area. Mike's LGF 151 Pokey, never throw away product. It gets hard, man. You only have so much storage. One thing I'm dealing with right now is the garage. I'm trying to figure out how I can cram more crap into our garage, and it's easier with cases, right? It's very organized, and you can pack a lot in there. You know, booster boxes, 36 packs. These collection boxes take up a lot of space. I'm probably going to end up opening a lot of the Pikachu Crown Zenith boxes because they take up a lot of space, and there's not a lot of packs. He's talking about booster bundles, I think. Yeah, 151 booster bundles. Yo, Hose. How's it going up? Oh, I thought you said yo, Hose. How's it going, Orion? I hope all is well with you and your family. Recently pulled the Umbreon VMAX. Oh, okay. Whew. From Brilliant Stars. Still an amazing card. I did have the luxury of pulling that one myself. I wondered why that card had no hype behind it. I mean, and again, I think it's when these trainers, you know, Karen is depicted in the card. I think when these trainers are depicted in the cards, it really hurts the value a lot of times. Because, you know, I would think with all the hype behind trainer rares, the trainer being depicted in the cards would help. Also, I'm telling you, YouTube is pushing vertical live right now and growing channels heavily. You should at least try the vertical line. All right, next live, I will try the vertical version and see what happens with that. I don't know. I like the traditional wide angle, but as long as you guys are okay with it, we can try vertical. I don't really care. Daniel, yo, bro, Ryan just got home from work. Sorry, I'm late for class. Yo, what's good, Andrassi? You could possibly get storage bins that hang for the ceiling to create more storage. I see a lot of videos about them and think if you are struggling for space, it could be a good option for sure. The other thing is just if this room really does move into the garage, there's going to be shelving regardless in the garage. If I can figure out a shelving system where I can put the bins on the shelves, this stuff is just heavy, and I have a hard time imagining building shelves that are going to hold up all the cases. They get really, really heavy. Really could use some like metal sturdy shelving, but that's just a whole other thing I'm going to buy and have to put in the garage, and I'm just not sure I want to go in that direction quite yet. At least with the bins, I can move them any way that I want and change the area that they're stored in. With shelving, if I build a certain length of shelving in the garage, it has to be in that certain length, right? So I'm trying to keep things boxed up and very modular so I can move the design around. I just have no idea what's going to happen to this room or the garage in the next year. Or maybe we move into another house and this house becomes a rental home and I do use it as a studio. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen down the road, but right now I'm just trying to figure out storage in there. But the vertical one will give you like 100 viewers instantly. Wait, seriously? They're also paying $2 a piece for playmats. You excited for the new rarity? Stellar Rares, the next set in the Dragon theme with the Crystal Turtle Legendary. I haven't looked into the Dragon set too much. unless you're talking about Shrouded Fable, which I don't think you are. But Shrouded Fable right now looks okay. I don't see anything about it that makes me go crazy. I will say the Kingdra SIR that we have coming is a promo. The Greninja SIR coming is a promo. The Horsey illustration and the illustrations that have been leaked so far look awesome. I will buy into all of these sets, but I just don't know when I'm going to go into heavily opening any Scarlet Violet sets that aren't 151. 151 we still need to complete, and 151 is just the most fun to open. So that's, I don't know. When I finish 151, I'll probably start opening like Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, Shrouded Fable when it comes out. It just right now I'm still living in the past. But yeah, that's crazy though on doing it vertically. But dude, whatever. We'll do it vertically. We'll do it vertically next time, and if it really does change the volume of people in here, then I might try it in the future. No, Stellar Miracle and Paradise Dragona in Japanese combining in the next English set. Yeah, I need to go ahead and look into that and see what's going to be in there. What's up, Senor Sires in chat? OS community, Professor Oak, lots of quality art. Yeah, yo, it's good. All right, let's get it started. This was the second Vivid Voltage pack. Been taking my sweet time, trying to wait for a couple of y'all to get in here. Seeing any deals on Twilight Masquerade cases, hoping cases get around 500 and I'll pick up a case. You know, I think because Scarlet Violet base was printed so heavily that they overprinted. We got Genesect regular holo rare. I think because they overprinted sets like Scarlet Violet base, that is going to be one of the few sets that actually hits that $500 mark. And even that set is now $540. I think right now with all the investment talk going into Scarlet and Violet, we're not going to see cases hitting 500 really too often. It's not going to happen too much, and I wouldn't bank on it. I'm actually now trying to time it properly where I buy these sets as they're like 540 to 570 area, and I want to buy them right before they become any more expensive than that, because my goal is just keeping these prices under 600 a case as best as possible. All right, what's your favorite battle you remember in the Pokemon anime between rewatching some of it recently? The only one I rewatched recently was Indigo. I didn't have cable as a kid. I had to wait till Saturday morning to watch cartoons. But I really, really liked the episode with Ash and Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. And Pikachu going into the ring. That's probably the most iconic episode that I remember watching. And I've always loved Hitmonchan. And interestingly enough, Hitmonchan in first edition base is actually very rare. Like, of course, there's a million bajillion unlimited Hitmonchan holos, and there's a lot of shadowless Hitmonchan holos, but first edition base set Hitmonchan is actually one of the harder ones to see pop up and is appreciating pretty nicely. So Hitmonchan is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon from that anime episode. But yeah, the Primeape one. Primeape is sick too. Okay. Oh yeah. We still have the 2 more packs. Yeah, 540 more realistic. Unless it's really bad. If it's really bad, it will drop lower. But, dude, even Scarlet Violet base, when that was like 450, to 480, I'd have been buying more of it. But I was so disturbed by the fact that I bought into Scarlet Violet base around like 700 a case. And then the price just dropped dramatically. Like, not just a drop, but like a huge dump. So I've had to buy a lot more Scarlet Violet base to bring that price down. And now it's moving up, so I'm probably not going to touch Scarlet Violet base too much more. But 540, still a good price. Sword and Shield base, we did get a hit code card. Let me put that in the code card pile. Sword and Shield base, the last time we opened Sword and Shield base and we got something out of Sword and Shield, we got the full art Torkoal. That was pretty cool. I like that card a lot. So let's see if we can pull something interesting out of this one. Crazy how Sword and Shield base and Rebel Clash started rising really, with really not a whole lot of justification other than, I guess, low supply. Reverse. Oh, and we got a full art Stone Joiner, which I think I do have one of these already. So that full art, I have a stack of cards I need to auction off here. I've been really, really slacking on eBay, guys. And And I know I usually post a bunch of cheap cards, but I have a nice stack here of decent cards to post. I've just been holding off on it. Okay. Really just been way too busy. Sun and Moon, Burning Shadows. This will be an interesting pack to open. Haven't opened but a couple of these entirely. Haven't opened really anything Sun and Moon entirely. Everything that I've opened from Sun and Moon has been from these auxiliary products. Roy, considering a 151 Japanese booster box sealed for 92, thing is a lot of scams going on with reseals. I thought you might do a vid on Pokescams eventually someday. Yo, what's good, LJMJ? What's good, Chris Santiago? Hey, bro, hope all is well. I think we need more than a year for Crown Zenith ETBs to start going up. They're going to start going up. The Sword and Shield's over. They're going to start going up. Oh, I love this first art. This first artwork from, what was that? Burning Shadows is this Magikarp. I really like this artwork. Just saying. Got our code card right here. And we did get some kind of hit. I can tell there's something in the back. Not sure what the code card trick is here. Was it 4? Yes, it is 4. Sweet. Okay, let's do it. Burning Shadows. Let's get into it. What was that? I'm trying to remember what was the last question. Considering 151 Japanese, I bought one Japanese 151 box at about $90 not long ago. I was pretty happy with it, or maybe it was $100. Either way, I was pretty happy. Or no, yeah, it was $100. I think we had a TikTok coupon for like 15% off or something like that. And I used Diana's account to get it. So I only have one Japanese 151 box. I know it's 100% legit. This was when they were dumping and there was lots of product on the market. At this price right now, I think Japanese 151 is pretty much a move. Japanese, it's going to probably come back. It's going to come back roaring at some point. And I think a lot of the people that are going to do really well are going to be doing well from Japanese 151. But that's just me personally. The texture is way better in Japanese with the artwork, especially with the SIRs and the full arts. That Noctowl, nah, that's cool. I love seeing these older cards. Like, this is only 2020 and it still brings back, like, I can feel some nostalgia from opening these. It just doesn't feel familiar, you know? Oh, and of course we get a Pikachu. I love Pikachu, so this is an awesome card that we've just pulled. And now I've got some cards from Burning Shadows. Oh, a Charmander to go into a Burning Shadows binder at some point. We've got, and these reverses just look dope. I'm sure people at the time didn't care about them, but man, everything just ages a little bit better. And these reverses just hit different. We got the Sneasel here, and what else? 3, 2, 1. Oh man, and a Beware. A regular rare. We took a complete L on that tin. So far, we're at a complete loss here on this opening. Complete L as far as I'm concerned on that tin. We just got a little stack of nothing really, but that's what you get when you're buying these cheaper products. Let's do this first partner trainer pack here. I love these. I like the artwork on these. Like, actually do want to keep this sealed because this is just a cool product that I know is going to do well later on when these become really rare. This is just a random product that people will want to buy and have in their collection. But I'm going to go ahead and open it. I've opened all the other ones. This is the last one that I had to open. So I had held on to these for a long time. I didn't want to rip it. I accidentally ripped it. I didn't really want to do that. But, okay, so I'm going to probably throw that away now. Okay, so we did get an Evolving Sky. Oh, yes, we got an Evolving Skies. Let's go. We got our 3 jumbo cards, which are sick. I'm holding on to these. I think these are going to be cool down the road. Either that or I might auction them off. But for now, I think those are kind of cool. Darkness Ablaze, Evolving Skies. We got a lot of Darkness Ablaze still. But hopefully we can get something out of that Evolving Skies. This stuff is definitely like first wave printing of this stuff. This stuff is, I got this stuff way back. 3, 4. Man, it feels nice to do a live stream a little earlier. Oh, wait, we got one more. No, we don't. Star Raptor. We got a Star Raptor, non-hollow rare. All right. All right, Evolving Skies. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me something great in this Evolving Skies pack. Oh, God. Such a beauty. Okay, here we go. and we got a non-hit code card. That doesn't mean it's over. You know, we might have something different in this pack. Could have been put together wrong. Might have a holo at the end of the tunnel. We've seen it happen before, even with a non-hit code card reverse. 3, 2, 1, and it's a wishy-washy. Dude, this card has trolled me so much. The wishy-washy from Evolving Skies. Ultimate troll card. Ultimate troll card. Okay. All right, moving into the tin now. We are striking out here. We've struck out on both of those other products. Now we're moving into the tin. I just can't get enough pain. Okay. But it's all good because you know what? It's hard to find buyers for this stuff, I've found. And honestly, it would drive me crazy not knowing what was inside of these products that I picked up so long ago. And this is also a great one. This is the Ultra Ball. It looks awesome. Right? The Ultra Ball just looks dope, right? It looks dope, and it matches. I'm literally matching with the Ultra Ball right now. I'm feeling the Ultra Ball vibe. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one, guys. We got our little Dragonite coin. This is definitely going to stay in the collection. This is a cool little item. I think these Pokeball tins, too, will actually have value down the road because people are going to get nostalgic about them. But they're just cool in general. Okay, so the packs are crushed up, as always. We got Vivid Voltage. Oh, man, that is crushed up. And we got our Cosmic Eclipse. I'm a little bit worried about the cards in here, but we got our Cosmic Eclipse. That'll be a lot of fun to open that up. And then we've got Rebel Clash. Not really anything worthy of going after in Rebel Clash, but we'll give it a try. Okay, Vivid Voltage coming up first. Dude, that Mew 151 promo will have its day. I guarantee you. And I'm going to be excited when it does. It's going to pop off to like being like a $20 card. It's not going to be crazy, but it's going to be exciting for a lot of us that kept ours or people that got them graded. There are so many graded copies out there though. I don't know. I do think that the 151 Mew is exceptional. Who cares? It's a promo. It's exceptional. It is by far like, come on. We still don't have anything. Where's my stack of Mew promos? We still don't have anything that rivals this in terms of a promo or SIR, in my opinion. Like, dude, this is so good. This is so good. Yes, you know, I think a lot of us wish that it was just a card that you pulled and not a promo, but it is what it is. It doesn't make it a bad card by any means. Still a great card. Still going to have potential, I'm sure. Okay. Darkness Ablaze. I do have the Celebi alt art. I actually have 2 copies right now. I sold one like a year ago, but Mew 151 Japanese still holds good value. I have all of the alt arts that are the Chase alt arts raw. I like officially have all the alt arts raw. I picked up the last bunch of them at regionals here in Charlotte. And at this point, where's that? Where is, I need to keep this stuff separated. At this point, I'm just looking for the graded alt arts, like PSA 10 graded alt arts. That would be nice to buy the ones that I really want in PSA 10. And Blaziken is on the top of my list right now because Blaziken was like $500 in a PSA 10 for a while, and it's coming back down to earth near the $300 area. $340, I think, was one of the last sales. SGR, how we doing? What do you think about the Japanese 151 going as low as it did? I had no clue and shocked. I think it's awesome, and I think it's a natural thing to see in markets. I think I've come to the conclusion that PSA population doesn't seem to matter until a few years pass. Most buyers want modern slabs because they're hype, not really as investments. Yeah, I mean, they're hype and they're awesome to own. Like I wouldn't buy modern PSA 10 slabs because I want to flip them down the road. I would only buy them because I just really love that card and I want it in a high grade. And now that I'm finishing my vintage goals, as you guys know, finally got a first edition Charizard. Now that I've finished that, I can kind of pivot and focus back on modern. But it's not, it was never something that I thought was going to get as hyped up as it did now. And even now, prices for PSA 10s haven't risen astronomically. I mean, the Giratina has risen a lot. Umbreon has gone back and forth, up and down. Electivire, regular rare for Rebel Clash. Umbreon's gone up and down. Rayquaza's kind of moved with Umbreon too. But for the most part, you know, the Sun and Moons, those shot up and then came back down. Everything has a rise and a fall. Alt arts are going to continue to be valued higher. There's going to be more people coming into the hobby that are buying alt arts. But the question is right now, is it a good time to buy because the prices are retracing, or do we wait a little bit longer and see what's going to happen here? Okay. I think waiting always works out nicely. And I'm not saying this for sealed booster boxes. For the most part, they are going to go up over time. But waiting for a little bit, maybe a couple weeks here, or maybe a month or two to see if the prices fall a little bit lower would be good. But overall, if you really want the sets, go ahead and buy them. Because I think these booster boxes from Sword and Shield are just going to keep moving on up. Got that Cilio, Bisharp, Ponyta, Sunkern, Cosmog, Psyduck. Here we go. Oh, there we go. And we got a Torkoal. We got a Torkoal, dude. Let's kill it. Yo, I love Torkoal. So this is the second kind of illustration rare that I've gotten from Sun and Moon. This Torkoal is absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like I've already pulled Torkoal before. We had Ursaring behind him. That Ursaring looks sick. But man, dude, I'm a big fan of Torkoal, so this is an awesome pull for me. Yeah, this is awesome. I pulled Torkoal from Cosmic Eclipse. That's pretty cool. It's not like a crazy card, but man, thing is clean. It's off center, but it's a crispy ass card. It's super crispy. So finally, we got our first pull for the night, which is a pretty cool pull. Very, very cool. All right. Let's move forward here. Try and put all of these in stacks. Hey, is there a chance of getting a house that isn't 200K and above in North Carolina? Not really. I mean, I bought my house for that much in 2019. So, no, not really. I mean, it's been a while since then. But there are houses going in the high twos that are a little further out. And there are people, a lot of people are buying land for like 50 to 70 grand. They're buying like an acre and a half, and then they're building a house on top of that. Even then, the build for a house is going to get pretty expensive, but that's one way you can maximize your land and space. Best deals we're seeing are in the 300s areas in Charlotte, and that's a smaller home like ours, but that's as cheap as it's getting right now. And I think with the rates where they are right now, housing prices are really good right now in comparison to where they'll be when the rates come down. The housing market's going to be hot, and everyone's going to be buying, and it's going to get really competitive. So even for us, I hope the rates stay high for another year, because while the rates are high, I think there's not going to be any competitive bidding. And I think that it will allow us to buy a house, and then we can refinance that house down the road with a lower rate. But we can get into it with a higher rate. And it's not the end of the world. The rate, you can refinance on the rate eventually. But for the most part, housing, it's just getting really crazy. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was looking for a house today. It would be scary. Couldn't afford it. Okay. So oh yeah, right. All right, here we go. Big ticket item. Let's do it. The Charizard UPC, the second one I've opened. Hopefully I don't strike out on 2 UPCs in a row. This is not a 151 UPC where I'm pretty likely to pull an SIR and get something good. This is randomized packs, some decent promos. We're getting some decent promo value here, but this is risky. This is risky with the Sword and Shield pull rates. This is really risky, guys. But let's go ahead and get into it. Something fun, something different, some Sword and Shield action. And I bought so many of these, and the ad revenue now, it's dropped a decent bit, honestly, in the last couple months, but it's still enough to justify opening some cool products every now and again. Okay, so let's see, how am I getting this out? Need to get this out of the plastic. I remember now that this is like a magnet. It's a really, really nice UPC case. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I knew. Oh, the thumbnail has me with the Charizard UPC. John Prestano, sup, brother? Congrats on the PSA 9 first edition's already. Yo, appreciate you. Huge pickup. There's not going to be a day I come in here and look at that card and take it for granted. It's a huge pickup. And honestly, someone asked me if I would give up my entire collection for a PSA 10 Charizard, and I would. I would, if the value was a fair trade between like everything I have for a PSA 10, I probably would. That card is a pinnacle card for me. I can rebuild everything I've done. That card's a really hard card to get your hands on. So I'm really happy to own one, even in PSA 9. Huge deal for me. Okay, man, this thing is so premium. Like, how could this thing have sunk in value for such a long time? Wild. Dude, the magnetic, oh, dude, wild, dude. This thing is such premium quality. Okay, we've got our playmat here. We've got our boxes. We've got some sleeves. I love this. Okay, we've got some Evolving Skies in here. Looks like we got a couple Evolving Skies there. I'm going to pick that back up in a minute here. Okay, we got our other Evolving Skies. Well, our other packs. And, okay. All right, guys. So let's take a look at the promos are all in one thing. You know, I thought the last time I remember the promos being in their own sleeves. So you know what? I'm gonna have to take these out because I need to see if they're well centered or not. Okay, let's see what we're working here, guys. This one has very little wear on the back. This is a beautiful promo. Not my favorite from the box, but beautiful nonetheless. Put that there. I'll count that as one of my hits since I'm struggling tonight. We've got the VMAX. Again, let's see. That one was better centering than the VMAX. This is a little off-center. This is my least favorite art. And then my favorite artwork is the Charizard fighting Mewtwo. It looks absolutely on this one. Looks like the centering is really good. Yeah, the centering, but everything is pretty dang good on this guy. Yeah, no whitening on the back. Let me get a sleeve on these real quick. Do them some justice, and then we'll move on. We'll start opening our Sword and Shield packs here. Hopefully something in these Sword and Shield packs pays off for the gamble of opening these products. Either way, I get to hang out, chop. Let's go over the 1 Fusion Strike, 2 Fusion Strike, 3 Fusion Strike packs. Very nice. 1 Evolving Skies, 2 Evolving Skies, 3 Evolving Skies. And we got Vivid Voltage and Darkness. I'm going to open those first. Then we got 2 Lost Origin packs. Got a good chance of pulling something here. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3 Astral Radiance packs. This is going to be fun, guys. Like, dude, the Charizard UPC has so much to offer here. Brilliant Stars. We just didn't see it at the time. These Brilliant Stars packs feel crispy, guys. I don't even want to open these. These feel crispy as heck. Yeah, the Charizard UPC, man. We got a lot of packs here. Okay. Let's start with Darkness Ablaze, a Charizard V promo, or Sandaconda V Ultra. Charizard V promo. I mean, the Charizard, well, Charizard V promo. I think the Charizard, I mean, you're not talking about the V-Star. You're talking about the one where he's laying there defeated. I think that one is still better than Sandaconda. A lot of people like the Sandaconda promo. I don't know, its price is so low saying opposite of that, but the artwork is good. He's chilling next to the radiator. He's heating up. I love reptiles. I love Seviper. I love Arbok, Ekans, but for whatever reason, Sandaconda is just, I just can't get behind it. And I think that's a problem for a lot of people. It's just a stupid looking Pokemon. But it is an alt art, and it will go up in value. eventually. There's a guy, I know a guy with like over 100 Sandacondas or something. It's crazy. He's like collecting all the Sandacondas because they're cheap. And that's kind of a, I just dropped all these cards. Hopefully there's nothing there. No, nothing here. Okay, I just dropped those. Reverse and regular hollow rare Golisopod. I'm getting punished. Dude, I stay getting punished by Darkness Ablaze. Okay. Vivid Voltage. I don't know. What do you guys think about Sandaconda? I would love to pull, honestly, I would love to pull like Dragonite V from Evolving Skies. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy major pulls. Like, actually, Dragonite V is pretty crazy major. But, you know, there's so many V Maxes in Evolving Skies. I would love that Dragonite V. That'd be cool. And I already own it, but it'd be cool to pull another one. And just to pull your alt arts in general is dope. So far, I've only pulled one major alt art, and that was the Charizard V. Celebi, Noivern V, Leafeon V, a bunch of like good $40, $50 alt arts. The Chansey V, or no, the Blissey V, I think. Yeah, Blissey V from Chilling Rain, maybe. I think. I've pulled a couple alt arts, but only one major banger, and that was the Charizard from Brilliant Stars. So I'm hoping soon we pull another major banger alt art from Sword and Shield. As I'm running out of Sword and Shield products. And at least the products I'm willing to open, I'm running out of. Reverse. Ooh, that is nice. That reverse Metagross, dude, that is nice. Let's go. And we got a Manectric. Yeah, but Vivid Voltage, did Sword and Shield have two reverse slots, guys? Because I think I had an error pack just now. We just got two reverses in Vivid Voltage. And they're honestly awesome reverses. The Charmander reverse looks great, and the Metagross reverse is sick. These are both great. But yeah, that's definitely an error pack. You're not supposed to get two reverses in Sword and Shield. At least I don't think so. Maybe that did change with Vivid Voltage. Okay, now we're down to the premium packs we want to open here and get ourselves into. Was able to sell $30,000 in Sword and Shield sealed in 3 days. Crazy times, brother. Dude, that is wild. Go buy something epic with that, Jacob. Alexandria, hey, Ryan, hope your Wednesday is going splendidly. Yo, same to you. Chris Santiago, I feel about Venusaur the way you do about Charizard. Dude, the Venusaur in 151 is outstanding. Best art in 151 by far. Okay. Venusaur UPC would be interesting. There you go. That would be interesting, considering the battle they had depicted throughout Sword and Shield. That would be interesting. All right, guys, I'm going to go with Astral Radiance first. I feel like we're going to save the best. Like, it's an epic lineup here. Fusion, Evolving, Lost Origin, and Brilliant Stars. And I haven't opened a lot of Astral Radiance, so this is a chance for me to get into this set because I haven't really gotten into it since its release. I bought most of the alt arts, but I kind of sat out on opening product or buying a lot of booster boxes. I bought one case early on for cheap. And recently I bought 2 more cases of Astral Radiance. But I am chilling with Astral Radiance now. And I probably won't be opening more after these products. Duat. I like that these arts look a little unfamiliar to me. Just because I hadn't opened a lot of Astral though. Yo, Hoot Hoot. Yo, that's good. Oh, let's go! Astral Radiance for the win. We got our first alt art. Dude, let's go. Yo, let's kill it. That could be, is that like a trainer gallery? Yeah, it's a trainer gallery, but I don't care, dude. The trainer galleries are working out. See, this trips me up so much, like, because this really just embodies an alt art. You know, the trainer galleries that are textured are awesome. And I'm not sure that I have this one yet, but that just looks phenomenal. Yo, that's a great pull. Let's take it. Looks awesome. So these, I feel like the trainer galleries, and you guys might agree or disagree with me on this, and that's fine. But I think the trainer galleries that are textured should be worth more than the ones that aren't. Yo, how we doing, guys? For those of you popping in now, how we doing? So far, these are our pulls for the night for anybody popping in right now. These aren't really pulls, our Charizard UPC Zards, but we did get this trainer gallery from Cosmic Eclipse, and then just now we got this. Finally, I've opened like $50 worth of product. Well, now with the UPC, we're in it like $170 worth of product. So I am drowning right now in how much I just spent. Well, not even how much I just spent. I spent this years ago, and even now it still hurts. Even with this stuff raising in value, it still hurts to open this product. That might be a good way to open product. You buy it when it comes out for cheap, you sit on it, you open it down the road, and even if it's not a crazy hit, it's enough to kind of justify opening it because it's gone up in value and appreciated a bit since then. But that's very hard to do. When everybody's opening this stuff currently, it's very hard to like sit back and watch, especially if you have product too. But yeah, awesome. So we got a trainer gallery. Okay. I immediately thought that was like a legit alt art banger for a second, just because the card itself is beautiful. But I don't know if I don't think I have that trainer gallery. If I do, that will be a nice card that I can auction off for you guys. Okay. Wait, yeah. Second Astral Radiance pack. Come on, man. Let's get a double banger right off the rip. I need this to be a banger box. Reverse. Okay. Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme. I need this to be a banger box for sure though. Astral Radiance. And we've still got these other sets too, so. So many packs piling up. Woo. All right, big shout out to the Trainer Gallery slot for sponsoring that last opening. Okay. Hoot Hoot. Love that Hoot Hoot. It's great. Sudowoodo. Hippopotas. All right, not hollow rare. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Come on, let's move forward. All right. We're going to open Lost Origin next. Can I pull the Giratina out of Lost Origin? That would be insane. It didn't open a whole lot of Lost Origin. I missed out on a lot of these sets when they were current because I was very busy collecting theme decks and vintage cards and working on binders. And I don't really have any regrets. Those were things that I needed for my personal collection. And, you know what? There's still plenty of product out there. Maybe I'll buy Sword and Shield boxes just to open if the channel grows. That would be really cool. I've never been big on openings. You guys knew that, but you know, if financially, if it's feasible, it's fun. Like obviously, it's fun when you pull an alt art. It's very validating, but again, it's certainly a gamble. We've got a Magnezone V Lost Origin for our first hit from Lost Origin. Okay. And then there's only the 2 Lost Origin packs, so this is it. Got that Giratina artwork, and hopefully that's good foreshadowing. Okay. Come on, mama. All right, here we go. Yo, congrats on the Gouging Fire. I would like to open Temporal just for a shot at getting that full art Gengar. Pulling that card myself. Okay, we got a Radiant Gardevoir. Loved these Radiants when these first debuted. Just beautiful. All right. Bouffant. Got a lot of Radiant Gardevoirs through Lost Origin. I got a lot of those. That's going to go up for auction. I know somebody's going to want that. Magnezone V. That'll go up for auction. Okay. All right. Brilliant Stars. All right, here we go. Now, I have a rough pass with Brilliant Stars, and recently we finally got that Charizard V alt art. I would love to do that again. I would love to do that multiple times, but that's probably going to be the only time it happens. But stay optimistic here. Come on. Oh, and we did get a trainer gallery. These are starting to move, so this is now worth something. We got the dead end. And this thing is actually beautiful. I think this might be one of the more valuable trainer galleries. I'm feeling it's very colorful. I feel like we talked about this before. I feel like this is a good one. Might be wrong on that, but I feel like just all the colors make this a dope card. And the card behind it, Staraptor. So we got a dead end. Our next hit from this box. Okay. Another Brilliant Stars pack. And then I think I might alternate and keep the last Brilliant Stars pack just so there's some variety. I might do Fusion Strike. Let's do Fusion Strike next. Reverse and regular non-hollow rare Magmortar. Okay, Fusion Strike coming up. Come on, Alt Art. I wonder if the yellow border trainer galleries will still move up. I think they will. I don't see why not. They were sitting at like $1, $2 for the longest time. It's about time. Even when these sets came out, $1, $2 only for those cards. It's cheap. Beautiful cards. Okay, so we got Fusion Strike now. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? You know, I've heard so many people pulling outrageous stuff out of these UPCs. We got that double Growlithe. And we got a Huntail. We're going to go again with Fusion Strike. I'm going to save one of each for the very end. People will buy them to complete the set too. Oh, dude, I'm getting nervous though. We need something really crazy here besides a trainer gallery, guys. I'm getting nervous. This would be... Oh, wait a minute, dude. There's something there. There's something there, guys. Fusion Strike. Yo, there's something there. Yo, I'm getting way too excited, y'all. Dude, come on. Come on. Give us an Alt Art. Come on, bro. Yo, come on. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, I'm so nervous. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no! It's a full art. Oh. Bruh. I just got so excited. Bruh. Chili and Salon and Cress. Well, I don't think I have this one, so I do need this. I do need this for the set, but like, oh. Yo, what's good? All right. Moving on. Evolving Skies. All right. Let's see. Let's go with... Ooh, these feel nice. These feel crispy. Let's go with the Duraludin artwork. I really like these Zard UPCs, though, for all of the Sword and Shield packs that are inside. Alright. First Evolving Skies pack of the night. Get that Pikachu. Love that Pikachu. Come on, baby. Ah! Stoutland. Stoutland non-hollow. Okay. Sylveon artwork coming up. Come on, baby. Please bless me. Please bless me. Please bless me. Come on, the probability. I've opened so much stuff. The probability of me pulling something here. It's got to be pretty decent. The amount of stuff I've opened. Come on. 3 packs left. Getting nervous, guys. Okay. Reverse and Atropius non-hollow. Oh man, we've got all but 3 packs left. All right. Brilliant Stars. All right. Brutal. Okay. Nope. All right, that's it for Brilliant Stars. It's down to Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies. Okay. Two, 3, 4. Come on, man. Come on, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's okay. I know what I signed up for. It's okay. I know who you are, some guy. Yo, we got Swampert. It's Garrett. I know who you are. We got Swampert. A bit of a bummer, but I do love that regular hollow still. Okay. All right. Last Evolving Skies pack. Sad face. Here we go. Reverse and non-hollow. Oof. All that Evolving Skies. Oh, man. So we got full art, a trainer gallery, 2 trainer galleries, and a full art from that box. I feel like that's kind of to be expected with Sword and Shield pull rates. It's not going to be the same look in all the boxes. I still have 4 or 5 more. So we might open another one next week and see how that goes. It is what it is. You can't beat them all. I'm still stoked that we pulled Charizard V out of Brilliant Stars at least. At least I've pulled 1 major alt art. But how many Evolving Skies did he open? I mean, tonight, probably like a total of like 9, 10. But those are going up in value right now. So that adds up quickly. All of these Sword and Shield packs add up quickly. But I've got some sleeves over here, some hangers. All right. Let's do Chilling Rain. Just do some random hangers. And then I'm just going to call it and chill, hang out, talk about the hobby, see what people's thoughts are about things. What are you guys thinking about things? Do you guys think these Sword and Shield box prices are going to be falling at any point? Or at least retracing a little bit? Or do we think stuff is just going to keep on rising? It's hard to tell. I mean, long term, I'm sure a lot of us think it's going to keep on rising. But in the short term, what do we think is about to happen? Let's see. Do I have a Chilling Rain stack? I've got so many stacks from different sets here. No Chilling Rain stack. Okay. Another Chilling Rain pack. Dude, if I could just pull that Blaziken, then I would not need to buy one. That would be seriously epic. With how expensive some of these alt arts are, it's actually getting to a point where it would be better to just pull them if you have all of these packs laying around. Oh, brutal. Oh my gosh. 2 cases of Charizard UPCs. I think they'll keep rising for sure. Wish I bought them more at $3.80 each. Well, no matter what price you buy them at, I mean, just imagine you end up opening those down the road and there's nothing in them. Dude, that would hurt so much. My mom just told me I need to get a safe for all my Pokemon. Dude, I'm contemplating the same thing, honestly. At least for my, like, Grail cards. So that was 2 Chilling Reign packs. Both were duds. Did not have hit code cards. So I'm hoping pack number 3 we get a hit code card. I've ceased to pull anything out of Chilling Reign. I think except for the Blissey alt art. Which at the time I didn't even realize was an alt art. But looking back, I have had some other pulls. I've just probably forgotten about them. Man, the cut quality on these Chilling Reign cards is no bueno. Oh, dude, Chilling any day over Astral. Astral is a better built-out set, I think, but Chilling Reign has the Blaziken. It also has several other alt arts that I failed to mention consistently. Blaziken just is the thing that takes up my mind when I'm thinking about Chilling Reign. Okay, here we go. Another Chilling Reign pack. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. All right, here we go. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I know how difficult it is to pull anything out of Chilling Reign, though. Always been difficult. Oh, finally. Finally. We got a hit code card. We got a hit code card. Come on. Come on. Let this be the one. Let this be the one. And the last card, it's crispy, but it does have a ding of whitening. Okay. But I don't care. Just let it be the one. Come on. Definitely right off the rip going to be a PSA 9 because it has some whitening on the back, though. Reverse. Oh, and it is a full art. Yo, finally something. I don't think I have this full art, but mad weird. We got Ice Rider and Shadow Rider Calyrex same night. So that's kind of cool. Feels kind of weird. We did get both of those in the same opening, so that's pretty cool. And if I have these, I can, if I don't have these, I can put them in the binder. If I do have them, I can auction them off. Okay. Okay, let's put this away. Okay. All right. Let's do some Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, and let's do Brilliant Stars again. Here we go. Come on, baby. All right. Reverse. There's some guy in Discord offering $5 pack for Rebel Clash boosters. That is pretty good. Well, I mean, is that pretty crazy? That's not, I mean, I would not want to buy Rebel Clash, honestly, at all. But $5 a pack, I guess, is actually pretty good. Okay. Darkness Ablaze. We did get a hit code card in this Darkness Ablaze. Hopefully that amounts to something. even though there's not a whole lot in Darkness Ablaze that you're going to want to pull. All right. Come on, give us like a rainbow rare or the Charizard VMAX. Just that would be awesome. Reverse. Regular hollow rare Dracovish. Okay. Where's Darkness Ablaze? Right there. Oof, painful. Okay. Moving on. Vivid Voltage. Okay. Come on, that fat Pikachu energy. You know what I'm hunting for. Come on, bring it to me. Okay, we did get a hit code card. Not sure if it makes a difference in Vivid Voltage. I never know these days. Okay. Come on, baby. Reverse. And another regular hollow rare Tornadus. Not doing so hot on these hangers. Okay. Another Vivid. Okay. Fat Pikachu. Oh, we got another hit code card. Come on, Fat Pikachu, please. Reverse. Oh! But it's only the regular VMAX. It's still amazing, but it's only the regular VMAX. I need that fat rainbow Pikachu. I need that fat rainbow Pikachu in my life. Still beautiful, but only the regular VMAX. It is beautiful. Finally, we got something notable here, but yeah, Pikachu is the man. Might have to end on that note, okay? Like, this is a nice little stack I've got here of pulls. Might have to end on that note. But we do have this last Brilliant Stars pack. We gotta spend some time with the girls. Last pack magic, even though, yeah, that Vivid Voltage Pikachu is a good place to finish things up. Okay. And reverse. Oh, regular non-hollow, rare. All good, all good. If you guys have any questions or anything you're thinking about in the hobby, let me know. Down to talk for another like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, this was a very early stream. And because I didn't have to cover a shift tonight. So it's nice and I'm going to take full advantage of it. Like after this, I'm going to stuff my face. I'm going to spend time with Diana. And I'm going to be here to put Aspen to bed. So like I'm really excited about that, guys, because I'm working way too much. Yes, we can take a look at Zardy before I get off. Oh, man. It's so much better, just the fact that there's also Blastoise and Venusaur. But yeah. Here's Zardy boy. Let me take him out of the big case. She's a beaut. She is a beaut. Yeah, no, in all seriousness, on what you just said, Blake, that is something that I've had to work really hard at. It just, you know, having willpower to just be like, I'm surrounded by liquor every day, beer every day, and that's just something that I don't need in my life, and it's just going to make my life worse. but constantly day after day seeing other people drink and having fun, you know, it can be hard sometimes, especially because I'm surrounded by it. But that's something that I've gotten really good at about this year, and I appreciate you saying that because you're right. But yeah, this thing is an absolute gem, man. Absolute gem. And I really could do without so many cards owning this card now. But not gonna lie, right after getting this, I was thinking about other Charizard cards that I still really want. The Blaine's first edition Blaine's Charizard, that card would be sick to have. I would love that card as well. But yeah, for now, this is the peak of my collecting career, and it's not gonna get better than this. There's not going to be any card that gets better than this. At least not in the next year. This is going to be my best card in my collection, or best collection piece for a long time. But yeah, hold this guy up here. Well, it wants to focus in on me. Let's see. Do you feel like the Phantom displays are just too much, or do you recommend them? Too much. The graded guards and the Phantom displays are kind of too much, but we're starting an Instagram now where we're going to take photos, and I think the Phantom display is a must-have for taking outdoor photos because the Phantom display will protect cards against UV damage. So if you're going to get a Phantom, don't do what I did and get the regular Phantom displays. Or maybe you could, but I personally like the graded guard Phantom display. Hi, baby.
I want your cards.
Oh, yeah?
I want them.
Yeah, I know you do.
I want to get them.
I know. Daddy's almost done. Thank you. Who's second or third place? Probably Gold Star Ray, maybe Crystal Charizard too. That was a big one for me. It took a while to find that card. Probably first edition Charizard, Crystal Charizard, and honestly, probably Blaine's Charizard. I really like that artwork. I don't know why I still haven't gotten that card yet, but I love that card. But Gold Star Rayquaza is a big one because it is like a peak dragon Pokemon, and I love Rayquaza in general. Yeah, I need a save just for the slabs for sure. I actually love Gold Star Mew the most of all. Gold Star Mew is sick, and funny story about Gold Star Mew. I lost an auction last week for one. It ended at $12.80, and I just thought, man, that was a good price. That was a really good price. Everybody's trying to get $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 for that card and up. $12.80 was a good price, and the Gold Star Mew is a sick card. Like, that card looks amazing, and yeah, I think, and it pairs so well with the Paldean Fates Shiny Mew. Both of those just would look awesome next to each other, so I can't wait to do that. But like these modern cards in a colored graded guard inside of a Phantom graded guard collaboration case, like it looks awesome. Even if you just get one, of these for photo shoots to throw your graded slabs, and it just looks really cool. But man, this stuff is expensive. Even the graded guards, I've been buying these secondhand on eBay instead of buying them direct, because direct they're like $9, $10, $9 if you have a discount. So I've been getting these off eBay for like $7 to $8 a piece just to save just a hairline of money. But I've been getting some sweet deals on the graded guard protectors, brand new basically, for 20-30% less. So I'm really happy about that. I just won a lot of like 15 graded guards at like $7 a piece. Team Rocket Zard is another one. That's huge. That one is huge. Do you ever worry about getting robbed? Serious question. I have so much expensive cards. I have to keep guns in my house. Well, one, same. Two, no, I don't. Not even in the slightest. My wife's home pretty much all the time. We've got another kid on the way, so this is going to be a family house. There's going to be people in here all the time. We have two ferocious tiny dogs, and they bark so loud. The bark alone is debilitating. And also, our pit bull Maddie just bit someone's hand, our neighbor recently, who tried to get animal control to take her away. Now, I apologize to him, and I'm still working on building our relationship back up as neighbors. But we now know for a fact that our pit bull will bite you if you get anywhere near us. He wasn't even on our property. His hand was, well, technically it was in our property, which is why I don't think the city was doing anything about it. But if you step on our property, our pit bull is going to probably tear you to pieces. And that's the awesome thing about pit bulls is they're beautiful, great nanny-loving dogs, and they have the least health issues. But when they need to be fierce, they're fierce and they're protective, and that's a big reason why I've dealt with all the crap with Maddie chewing on stuff and throwing up in the house and just being a little bit of a burden. It's okay because she's protecting us. So what do you think about that, Diana?
I love
Do you have anything to say?
I love Maddie.
Somebody asked, are you worried about getting robbed? And I do get that. Not often, but I do get it, and it's a valid concern. We also have a security system. I didn't even mention that, but I don't think that necessarily matters. It might not deter people, but having a loud dog will.
I don't think anyone hearing Maddie's bark would make it into our house, but
Yeah.
Maddie would probably destroy someone if they came into our house.
Okay. So. Okay, I got to catch up with you guys. My two grails are Karen's Umbreon and Giovanni's Persian, both awesome. Hey, grails are grails. It's whatever you enjoy. Do you still mainly do auctions? I'm trying to price out my items the lowest. Auctions always move. Listings don't. Listings are just to, basically, in my opinion, listings show your store. But auctions are the thing where the money is constantly coming in if you're doing auctions. You might not get paid what you want, but you are going to get paid. Do you think there's a chance of getting your first edition Zard regraded at BGS for a possible 9.5? No chance. Not happening. Card's not leaving. It's not being graded with anybody. Don't care what higher grade it could get. I have the card. It's in the slab. Everything is perfect. I know what I have. It's left there. Like, yes, it could be cool. Could make good content. But I purposefully want it in this slab. Everything matches really nicely. And I like it how it is. And it might get a better grade, but I don't really care. But, like, that's a good question for sure. And speaking on that, Roy said Crystal Nidoking. I haven't said this enough, but Crystal Nidoking is probably one of my favorite cards. I think with how stressed out I got that card had speck of dirt in it, and it was a 9, and I cracked it open just to get the dirt off, I think it says a lot about how much I care about the presentation of that card and how it's important to me, and I want it to look perfect. Update on that, guys, because it's not good. The Crystal Nidoking is coming back as a PSA 8. Yeah, they screwed me. I just lost $360 from cracking it and regrading it. And there's a part of me that wishes I had sent it in with the old cert, but they would have destroyed it. So maybe it's good that I kept it. But yeah, this was the old cert, and it was a mint PSA 9, and it was recently graded, and they gave it an 8. I don't know how they gave it an 8. Also, which is something to think about when people think it's so easy to crack cards and send it in. So it got an 8. I got screwed on that. I'm actually talking to Low Popping. You may or may not know about them. They're a seller on that also does social media on Instagram. Low Popping, just hear me out here, guys. Low Popping has a PSA 10 Crystal Nidoking, and it's priced at $2,700. He's willing to do me $2,500. I'm thinking of offering $2,300 because the market's more like $2,100, $2,200. But there was a sale recently at $3,300 for a PSA 10 Crystal Nidoking. So I know it sounds crazy, guys, but I'm probably going to just auction off the PSA 8 Crystal Nidoking. It's in a brand new slab. It looks awesome, but I'm OCD and I'm not willing to crack it again and risk anything. So I am probably going to. I already have a couple people that I've talked to that might be interested in the card, but I think ultimately I'm going to throw it up for auction, and I'm going to put in this old cert to let people know that, like, this card was a 9. So if you want to crack it and try and send it back in and get a 9, go for it. I love the card. Maybe I end up keeping it. It's coming back now. It's completed and it's on the way back, which is great. The turnaround was great, but I lost a lot of money on that card. Another thing, it's the first like large loss I took over a single card from a mistake I made. Opening products, one thing, you're gonna lose money there. You're gambling. Crack it and send to BGS. That's also a possibility. The saga of the Crystal Nidoking is an epic tale. Now, I will say there's a PSA 9 on eBay that's very, very clean, new cert. I could just buy another 9 that doesn't have the dirt on it and then just settle for a 9. But I am curious about buying a PSA 10 for a good price, because if I get it for a good price, the PSA 10 will be more valuable down the road than the 9. And if I get it for a good price, it kind of balances out in my head that loss that I just took on the 8. I don't know. Dan says get the 10. I really want the 10. It's got like a slight scuff on the back of it, but I'm like, dude, the front is the only thing that I really care about. It's a PSA 10. It probably had a scuff on the back right out of the factory, and that's why PSA gave it a 10. But there is a PSA 10 Crystal Nidoking. Low Popping has it. He's willing to do a deal on it. He would probably take 22, or not 22, because I know you wouldn't take that, but 2,300 he might take. So I'm thinking of countering. I haven't let him know if I'm serious about it yet, but you know, I'm fishing because 3,300 was the last sale. So whether I don't want to pay that or not, 2,500 is a big savings on versus 3,300. The Legend of the Nidoking. Now, Fortress says, see if they effed up the card when you get it back, because there's no way it got a 9. So I will say on the scans on PSA, there are some horrendous vertical scratches, and I'm confident that they're on the card. And if they are, I'm going to have to file some kind of claim with PSA and argue this out. Because I have video proof and I have photo proof. Before I sent the card off, the card had no hollow scratches whatsoever. Okay, but there are evidence scratches that are vertical. There are scratches that are vertical in the PSA scans, and I'm thinking it's probably just the casing itself. But at this point, that card is like bad luck to me at this point. It had dirt on it when I got it. It drove me crazy. I ended up cracking it. I sent it in. It was my first submission, which came back horribly as an 8. And I guess it could be worse. It could have maybe gotten a 7, but I'm still not sure how it got an 8. Them damaging it in the process, and then the grader seeing that it was more damaged and gave it a worse grade, could have something to do with that. I don't know. There's also a chance that if I auction it off and include the old cert and just tell the truth, that someone out there will see an opportunity and maybe they'll want to pay mid-price between an 8 and a 9, maybe like $700 or $650, and I'll take maybe a less of a loss. But this is just, you know, not everything works out, and I'm okay to say that I fucked up basically and made a bad decision. You know, and it's a learning lesson. Something for all of you guys to think about. You know, I might, like Roy says, keep the 8 for the stories. Nah, up to you, Ryan. If the 8's not that bad, the card is the card, whatever. But I'm worried they did damage it. Might be undervalued. You know, and it could be that they just undergraded it, and I'm gonna have to sub it in again. We might try that. Get the 10. I really want the 10 though, and I can afford it. I can afford 10. I'm struggling right now with the fact that I just purchased the first edition Zard. I am struggling. I would be lying if I said that this was an easy purchase, because it's not, and I'm still going to have to pay it off. And I know I'm going to be able to, but like in the next month and a half, that card will be fully paid off and owned outright. And I won't have anything on my credit card, which I like to use some of my debt. I don't like to always pay it off immediately, but adding on that Crystal PSA 10 is going to be a big bite to chew. But the 9 is 800 to 1,000. So it's like, if I buy another 9, I'm still losing with my cost averaging. If I buy the 10 and it goes up in value, it evens out. That's the only reason I'm thinking of buying a 10. And most of my friends have already said just buy another 9. So, but the problem is I'm still losing if I buy another 9. And I really like the Crystal Nidoking. So that's another card that I think would be worthy. Like, even my Crystal Lugia, I would like to have in a 10. It's an amazing 9. It's a flawless 9. But I would like to have that card in 10. It would be cool. But Nidoking, Lugia, and Zard are the only ones that I would consider getting in a 10. But who knows? Maybe I upgrade all my crystals to 10s down the road. I don't know. But I'm spending way too much money. But the Crystal Nidoking seems like it's a move. Do you think it was swapped? I mean, it's possible. I doubt it, but it's possible. Yeah, Roy, the grader had a bad day. It was in a bad mood. Could have been the case as well. I just thought, like, I'm only sending them one card. I'm the least amount of work possible. But now I'm thinking if it was in a bulk submission with several cards they had to grade, maybe it would have slipped under the radar and gotten a 9 again. Because it got a 9 to begin with. This is ridiculous. It was a 7 cert, and now it's a 9 cert. It didn't get graded that far apart. The other thing, it could be the grading facilities, like which one you send to, one might be better than the other. That could be another thing. How long have you been in Pokemon collecting investing game? Just wondering, because you got that stuff in the back years ago or within a few years. The last 4 years, I have gone all in on Pokemon. And I do own a bar. You already got the Zard in a 10. Yeah, I already have the Zard in a 10 for the crystals. So it's like, it kind of does make sense at some point to just upgrade them all to PSA 10. That would be badass. My crystal collection would become way more valuable if it was 10, but I'm happy with the 9s for now. We still need Crystal Celebi too. So the money that I would spend on Crystal Nidoking in a 10 would be money that I could go towards a Crystal Celebi too. So, and just keep my 8. But I already know what I'm going to do, and I think some of you already know what I should do. Buying the PSA 10 Crystal Nidoking, even if it's slightly flawed, even 10s aren't perfect, but they are damn close. You know, like I can't handle buying another 9 if it has any flaws. I'm going to lose my shit. Like, I'm going to lose my shit because the Crystal Nidoking is an awesome card, and I just want one that's a decent card. Yeah, Quaplus is awesome. Mike Spaninator, do you know why it's a 9? Well, it depends. It really depends. What is it? I would love the Crystal Lugia in a 10. Yeah, that card is absolutely epic. And, you know, after time goes by and you make more money in life, yeah, you start to look back and you're like, damn, I wish I would have just gotten the slightly higher grade, more expensive card, but in the long run, going to hold up value really, really well. But at the time, all I could afford were 9s, so that's what I bought. And when I started in the hobby, I was buying PSA 5, PSA 6, PSA 7. So, you know, I don't know if I even have any regrets, because I collected within my means, and my means are changing. Maybe next card show event you go to, someone could trade up with you for the grades you want. The ultimate grail is PSA 10 first edition Red Cheeks Pikachu. That card is sick too. Simple, sick, iconic. I have that in a PSA 8. Could you go for a regrade on any of the 9s you want to upgrade? Possibly, you could. Probably be wasting your time. And it'd be a great way for PSA to just take your money. I think cracking and resubmitting usually is what works best. It would just so happen that I got unlucky and I got screwed. And it is what it is. I'm just going to have to figure out what I do from here. And either way, I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to find another card. I'm still sitting on my first edition Alakazam, which I'm trying to trade in, sell, and get another PSA 9. Like, I'm sitting on cards that I don't even want, that I want to swap out for other examples. Like, I'm not making progress because I'm still making mistakes buying other high-end cards that are flawed. Like, it's so risky out here, guys. That's the number one thing, is like buying high-end older vintage cards. You really don't know what you're getting into. That, like, there could be a flaw that doesn't bother the last person who owned it, but might bother you a ton. And for me, it's like indentation lines and just slight creases or slight corner lifting. I can't stand it. Like, edge wear and corner wear, like just whitening dots, I don't care about that. Like, I really don't it doesn't matter to me if like the edges are a little chipped or the corners are a little chipped or even some hollow surface scratches. But like when it's heavy hollow surface scratches or any indentions, I just can't. I'm too OCD. And it sucks. And that's why modern is awesome, because a lot of these modern cards are really, really clean and packed fresh, so they're strong nines and strong tens. Average Fortniter, do I plan to go to Richmond? I probably will go to Richmond. I have some friends that live in Virginia, so I might actually go to that one. That seems very possible, guys. If you got screwed, you fight it. If nothing is wrong with the Nidoking, then crack it and send it BGS. That card was hella clean. It was. You know, is there a chance that it got damaged while being in a sleeve in shipment? Is that a chance? Like, maybe while it was in shipment, it was in the sleeve in the card saver and it shimmied a little bit and created hollow scratches, and then it actually legitimately got docked for hollow scratches it got in shipping. I don't know. It was shipped by itself, very secure, but anything is possible. Maybe it shimmied around. I don't know. But yeah, dude, I was so confident that card was going to come back 9. I was even thinking maybe I get a 10 on that card. You would have hated this one PSA 9 Dragonite graded. I was expecting a 7 and you got a 9. Sometimes with raw cards, I can deal with some hollow surface scratches. Strong 9. I mean, yeah, and even hollow surface scratches aren't the worst thing in the world. It's, as long as it's a straight card, that's a win in my book. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But honestly, I've been wanted a PSA 10 Nidoking. It's just the plan was to sell my 9 and then put it towards a 10. I was gonna break even before and put that money into a 10, and it would have been perfect now. If I sold it now at market and then put that into a 10, it would have been the perfect thing. But whatever. What's the lowest pop PSA 10 you got? I don't even have a lot of PSA 10s because I'm a big believer in buying PSA 9s, especially for really expensive cards. But lowest pop PSA 10 that I have is my Crystal Zard. And it's like 200. It's like 230. It's not even like crazy low pop. But it's still considered low pop. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get off, and I'll catch you guys next week's live stream. But I'll keep you posted on what happens with the Nidoking. I think I know what I'm gonna end up doing here. As irresponsible as it is, I think I'm gonna end up buying the PSA 10 Nidoking. I think it's gonna look badass. So. The Legend of the Crystal King. And honestly, I think the Crystal Nidoking is right up there with the Lugia. So I'm not sure why Crystal Nidoking is still one of the cheaper 10s and 9s, but where even some of the experts can't tell which one is a 9 and a 10. Oh, man. Appreciate you guys coming out, though. Seriously. I'm sorry we didn't pull anything super crazy, but we'll get them next week. I've got more stuff that we can open up, and yeah, I need to take out that 401k loan. Anyways, peace out, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. So, thanks for coming out, everybody. All right. Have a good night. Tell Diana we appreciate her for being a great wife who allows you to do what you do. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's dealing with me and all my craziness. And while we have another kid on the way, this is it. I mean, I gotta try and cross off some of the last cards I'm gonna want, and then I gotta really start saving money for our future and just everything, school, housing, all kinds of stuff. It's gonna get really expensive having another kid, so I'm sure that is gonna take most of my income when that time comes. But appreciate all of you, seriously. Have a great night, everybody.